Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy King Marko in the building, here to give y'all some game. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me on IG, follow me on Twitter. King's Court coming soon. Let's get into it. Now, Megan Thee Stallion offered $1 million to keep quiet on getting shot. Who believes that? Who believes that Megan Thee Stallion was offered $1 million to keep quiet on getting shot? I don't believe it. I can honestly tell you, I don't believe that shit at all. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion ain't offer no $1 million, and let's just say it's true. Let's just say it's true that she don't get no reward for that. Case in point, she makes more money selling this story than she does taking another $1 billion. Why would she do that? I would believe this story more if she was offered $5 million to keep quiet. A measly $1 million in that world, man, she ain't offered no $1 million, man. That ain't nothing. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion generates way more than $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Just her alone, dealing with record sales and touring and endorsements and everything, man, she generate more than that. That ain't no money. Okay, that's why I don't believe that story. And secondly, I don't believe Megan to halfway with this story either. To be honest with you, I really don't. Okay. They say she got shot, but I don't know whenever she took time off. When did she really take time off after she got shot? Normally when you get shot in your foot, especially with her, she need her feet to work. Okay? Okay, she need her feet to twerk on the dance floor and all of that stuff. When did Megan Thee Stallion take off to the point where she can't work for a little while because her foot got shot off? And let's just say she did get shot off. Let's just say she did get shot. Well, what kind of gun here? Huh? What kind of gun? What? 40 cal? 9 millimeter? Huh? Desert Eagle? If it's any one of them kind of guns, her foot down there blown off. I don't believe this shit at all. To be honest with you, all this shit, to be honest with you, is to sell some records. That's all it's about. All it's about is sell some records. And your girl, Gayle King, is narrating the story. That's all this shit's about. When you got Gayle King involved, just know it's just gonna be some shady shit involved, okay? Okay, her credibility is gone. All the way gone, okay? Gayle King, she ain't nothing. She ain't nothing but a snitch. Okay? Take her back to the slave days, and she was a mammy. That's exactly what she is, a mammy. Okay? She was in the big house. Okay? She was all the way in the big house. She be in the big house telling her white daddy that yeah, they ain't working. Yeah, they stole a couple chickens last week. Okay, she the snitch. Okay, and she run tell her white daddy everything, and what she get in return, she get to stay in the big house. Okay, that's what she get. She get to stay in the big house, and she get little some other things, some other perks of being the mammy. But that's what it is. She get to stay in the big house, and you bet not, and I mean you bet not disrespect nobody that's outside of your race. Okay, you bet not. You make sure that you deal with the niggas. Okay, you make sure make sure you throw the black man under the bus. You better not throw no white man under the bus. Okay, you throw a white man under the bus, your ass is gone. Okay, your ass is gone. No doubt about it. Okay, you saw it in the R. Kelly trial how she was. She tried to play it off like she's some psychologist, you know. But the difference between her and a psychologist is that a psychologist, she don't run her mouth, or he don't run his mouth. He keep his mouth closed. He don't say nothing. Her, she putting everybody out there on Front Street, and then she want to play it off like, oh, I wouldn't harm a fly. She has that look like she can't harm a fly, but she's just a devil, just like her friend is. Okay, she a devil like them fools at CBS and everything. Letting her do all the dirty work, throw all the brothers under the bus. That's her claim to fame. That's gonna be her legacy when it's all said and done. When everybody mentions Gayle King, they be like, "Oh, that's that woman that sat there was throwing black men under the bus every chance she get, every chance she get." Okay, but when she hugged up, she out there hugged up with the white man, hugged up with the white man, the crooked white man. Not all white men is bad, but this one was bad, all the way crooked, knowing damn well what he was into. Everybody knew what Harvey Weinstein was into, all the way. And what she do? Like all mammies, like all of them, they turn a blind eye. That's exactly what they do. Okay, turn a blind eye. Okay, don't say nothing about how he laying up in the joint. Ain't saying a damn thing. That was her homie. She was kissing his ass 15 years ago. Okay, for sure. She was doing that. Gayle King was kissing ass all day long to people like him, knowing damn well what their track record is. But yet and still, she'll throw people like Bill Cosby under the bus. Okay, okay. She'll throw people like Tory Lanez under the bus. It's okay to throw Tory Lanez on the bus. He ain't connected to nobody no more. Okay, Tory Lanez ain't connected to nobody no more. Who's his record deal through? Himself. He's independent. He doesn't work for Warner Brothers. He doesn't work for Sony. He doesn't work for Universal. So it's okay to throw Tory Lanez under the bus. Okay, it's okay to use Megan Thee Stallion and throw it under the bus. Okay, it's okay. Why? Because he's independent. Why? Because he owns his own masters. Okay, and he's not attached to anybody. That's why they can throw him under the bus. And at the same time, Megan Thee Stallion can look good, or people feel sore. Okay, okay. Let's just be real. Let's just be real about Megan. Okay, let's just be real. Keep it all the way 100. Her credibility ain't that good. Okay, she has a track record. Okay, she has a track record of being violent herself. Nobody wants to talk about it, but you go look back in her record, and Megan Thee Stallion got a few violent offenses on her resume. She never did time for it, but at the same time, it's on her resume. Okay? This ain't the first guy she done got into it with. And then she gets up there and start crying and want everybody to feel sorry for her. But nobody want to dig deep in and say, what caused that fight? What caused them to get the fighting to the point where little ass Tory Lanez is pulling out a gun? At the end of the day, if I gotta choose between Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez in the fight, I'm damn near gonna take Megan in that fight. I think Megan wins that fight hands down. Okay, we don't know what went on in that truck. Do you? I don't know if you do. Okay, I don't know if you do. Okay, nobody knows what went down in that truck. If Tory Lanez really shot Megan Thee Stallion, wouldn't he be in jail with no bail? Okay, he'd be in jail with no bail, no questions asked if he really shot her. Okay, that's what I do know. A black man shooting a black woman or any kind of woman, period, man, they going to jail with no bail, man. Pistol and all, no jail, no bail. That's what he be in. It's exactly what he said. Okay, wants to talk about it, but Megan's character is in question, y'all. Okay, it's in question. Okay, okay, okay. All this shit is about money. That's what it's all about. It ain't about nothing. Okay, all this shit is about money, and I'm surprised that Jay-Z, who's head of Rock Nation, is allowing this mess to go on. He's been a proponent of black men being incarcerated. Now he's playing the other side. At the end of the day, he's playing both sides of the fence right here. It's okay to throw Tory Lanez under the bus, who is black and who is male. okay, on a trumped up charge. Okay, this is a little different from Jay-Z. I'm a little disappointed as the head of Rock Nation. He should be sitting there saying, Megan, you need to find another avenue to sell your record. This ain't gonna do. I can't get behind this. This is a conflict of interest for me. Okay, that's what Jay-Z should be saying. But Jay-Z ain't gonna say that. Jay-Z got to get his money back. Rock Nation got to get their money back because they are in trouble. Okay, they're in trouble. Okay, case in point, because Megan Thee Stallion is on the hook for a lot of money. Okay, she's on the hook for a lot of money to this guy right here. Okay, okay, okay. This guy right here owns the paperwork on Megan Thee Stallion. He owns it. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion left him high and dry. This is Carl Crawford. He owns 1501 Entertainment, and 1501 Entertainment was the first company to give Megan Thee Stallion her break. Without this guy, without 1501, Megan, you would have probably never heard of Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion was borderline homeless. Okay, she lost her mother. She had no support. Okay, she had no support when all this shit in the beginning of her career. Okay, this guy was giving her money, probably paying her rent and putting her in good clothing. You can't just put Megan Thee Stallion in some clothes from Walmart, Target, Lane Bryant. You can't go to she can't go to Lane Bryant or none of them places, man, for her clothing. She got to go to Fendi. She got to get some Balenciaga. She got to wear some Gucci. Okay, she can't be wearing none of that cheap shit, and that shit costs. And who you think was paying for it? It sure wasn't her. Okay, okay. 1501 did everything that they were supposed to do to make her a star. Okay, and I don't mind, when contracts, business is business. Okay, business is business. If she wanted to go to Rock Nation, she still has the power to go to Rock Nation, but you should at least, you know, get that man his tribute. He did bring you there. Okay, you still should be negotiating some sort of deal to where he's out of the contract. Okay, but she didn't do that. What she do? She just left him high and dry and let the courts handle it. As of right now, this is a 3 year long battle right now between Rock Nation and 1501. Okay, that's what's going on, and it's gonna be a lot of big money being paid out one day. They playing the long game. Rock Nation is playing the long game right now with 1501, but eventually they're gonna have to cut a check. Don't know when that's gonna happen, but it's been 3 years. My guesstimation is probably gonna be another two, maybe even another three. But either way, it's gonna be a check is gonna be cut, and it's gonna be at the expense of Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, that's why she's out here doing whatever she can, to sell some records. Because in the end, she knows she's gonna be on the hook to pay this guy back. This guy ain't gonna go away. Okay, okay. 1501, Carl Crawford, he ain't going away. You think he going away? He not going away. He on the paperwork for Megan Thee Stallion for 4 albums. You think he going away? He not going away. Okay, they gonna a big check is gonna be cut. Okay, for Megan, from Megan. Okay, a big check is gonna be cut, and she need to sell them. She need to sell them records and get to that money. Okay, that's what's going on here. All this shit is about money. It ain't about nothing else. It's about money. And if they got to use Gail King and CBS Morning News and all that other shit to get their point across, then that's what they're gonna do. If they got to throw Tory Lanez under the bus, okay, for all this shit, then that's what they're gonna do. Okay, that's what they're gonna do. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion, straight up, is doing all this shit for publicity stunt. Okay, and I kind of feel sorry for her, but I kind of don't, because She has no guidance right now. She's out there kind of by herself. She's relying too much on the people that rock nation and what have you. Okay, that she relying too much on the people that's in charge of her career. And as of right now, they're leading her down a path of destruction. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna lead her down a path of destruction, y'all. Okay, at this point. Okay, Megan, at this point, for real, is in a bad spot. Okay, 'cause I'll tell you right now, these records ain't gonna sell. They're not gonna sell like you think. Okay, because she could run the risk of getting backlash now. Okay, this black girl magic and shit that we got going on. This shit ain't going. This shit is dying. It's fading. Okay, this black girl power is fading. This radical left shit is fading. Okay, people don't care about her pain or any other woman's pain right now because you want to know why? Y'all exaggerated the shit. Okay, all these Me Too women coming out throwing men under the bus, both black and white. Y'all went overboard with it. And now, let's just say this is true. Still, people ain't gonna have as much sympathy because they seen women and how devilish they become. Okay, okay. Bottom line, okay. A lot of these women on TV has become demons, man. Okay, and they just told and they blew a whole bunch of shit out of proportion. So ain't no this shit ain't gonna fall on nothing. Tory Lanez is gonna beat this case. Okay, if he wasn't gonna beat this case, they would have his ass be in the county jail right now. Straight up be in the county jail. But he ain't in the county jail. He out on bond. That's what I see. This shit is fading, man. Megan Thee Stallion needs to dig deep. If she wants to sell records, she's gonna have to speak from her heart. Okay, you can't keep putting out twerking songs all day. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, you know how to twerk, Megan, for sure. That's good. You know how to shake your ass and everything. But after a while, people gonna get tired of seeing you like that. You need to start speaking from the heart, man. And start being like Lauryn Hill or something like that. Lauryn Hill didn't get to the top by throwing the men under the bus. Okay? It's not what she did. Lauryn Hill did not do that. Okay, she didn't throw black men under the bus to become a legend. When it's all said and done, Megan Thee Stallion will say, "Yeah, that's that girl that was twerking and rapping. She had some cool songs, but at the end of the day, she wasn't nothing but like the rest of the women that threw men under the bus, man. She just like the rest of them. She ain't nothing. That's what they gonna say, guaranteed. That's what they gonna say. If you want some real black girl magic, you gonna rap from the heart. Okay, spit that real shit." And turn them twerking songs down. Nobody care about you wearing a Gucci dress at the Oscars or in a Fendi dress at the Vera Wang dress at the Grammys and shit. Man, people that should get played. That should get played, man. You be done in a couple years. You better go back. You better go back to the drawing board with your music and start speaking from the heart with your music. You got talent, but you being led in the wrong direction by just doing stripper music. That's all you doing, and that shit gonna get played. And now she using this Tory Lanez to sell the record. That shit getting played. Better take control of your career. That's what I would say to Megan Thee Stallion. You need to take control of your career right now, and don't let these bougie ass motherfuckers, fool you into doing this kind of shit to get ahead. Cause this shit getting played, y'all. Gayle King is getting played, yo. I wouldn't be standing next to Gayle King at all about nothing. Okay, standing next to her, man, you better off standing next to a Klan member. She part of the Klan, man. She ain't black. Her black card been gone a long time ago. Ain't nobody looking at her no more. Ain't nobody looking up to her no more. Ain't no young black girl saying when I get older I want to be like Gayle King. Man, ain't nobody trying to do that. Ain't nobody want to be her. Megan Thee Stallion sitting out there doing interviews with this woman. What's wrong with y'all? Moving forward, I want y'all to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me on IG. Follow me on Twitter. It's King's Court coming soon. It's your boy King Marko. I'm signing out.